Lizette, let's start with Lyft, since this is what we know for sure. Walk us through the cuts and what this means.
Right. So Lyft announced today that they would be slicing 1,000 of their employees, or about 17% company-wide. This would take effect immediately. And they also announced a 5% furlough of employees, along with pay cuts company-wide, ranging from 10% up to 30% for the executives. They also announced that they were going to suspend scooter operations. And this was a series of cuts that they said they had to make.
What do we know about Uber's plans? We know that the chief technology officer is stepping down. He's been there a long time, but also reports that Uber is considering laying off 20% of its workforce. Do we know more?
Correct. There have been reports that they are considering that. The company has not yet formally commented. The longtime CTO did, resign recently, and gave his notice. And this follows Manik Gupta, who was the CPO, who resigned a couple weeks ago, as well as Jason Dragill, longtime employee. So they're also facing a bit of a leadership kind of suck, if you will.
A leadership vacuum for sure. I mean, talk to us about the soundness of Uber and Lyft. By the way, those reports coming from the information that Uber is considering laying off 20% of its workforce. Talk to us about Uber versus Lyft at this time. Obviously, Uber is a much larger company, which can be good or bad. Uber does also have Uber Eats. Lyft, however, is more focused almost entirely on the United States, though it has been making small steps to expand internationally. Is one more in trouble than the other?
That's a great point, is that Lyft is focused on North America. Uber is focused globally. Lyft has been completely focused on rideshare and recently spinning up some of its delivery options through partnerships. Uber, on the other hand, has all of these other businesses. They've got Uber Eats, like you mentioned, and they have seen an uptick in that, and that's something that we will be probably watching for when they report earnings next week.
All right. Lizette Chapman, who covers ride sharing for us, thanks so much. I should mention that the scooter company Lime also announcing some layoffs today, 190 people. We're going to continue to cover all of these stories as they continue to evolve. Lizette, thank you so much for that update.